Okay, morning, eTorians and Steam people. One of my friends asked me about how much fees are charged at eToro, so I decided to make a video. So let's go first to eToro. So right now I want to explain you about fees. I mean, right now I'm here in my demo account, so I can just trade. So you can, if you want to know about the fees and so you can test around. You cannot use it on demo account. You're not using real money. So you can see here there's virtual money, and right now I go to natural gas, for example. So here we are on natural gas. So we can open. And then we have the opportunity to buy or sell. So you can see buy or sell. So the special thing is when you buy with natural gas, you have to pay fees. So you see here, here's overnight fees. So the overnight fees is charged by lots, by units. So you can see right now, right now I'm buying 10,000 units, and that's using around 5% of my equity. And because I'm using leverage of 10, so I mean, if I'm using leverage of 10, then I get stopped out. I can actually check it here. Check here at this rate, I'm gonna get stopped out. So if it reaches this level, I'm gonna be stopped out. So for holding a buy position, I have to pay um 30 $39. Okay, let's just make it a bit easier for you to understand. Let's just use $1,000 because it's easy to remember. So $1,000, it costs me every day. I hold $1,000 with a leverage of 10. It's gonna cost me $13. So I can also change the leverage. So right now, let's say I'm not using leverage, so I'm just charged 10 times less. And if I'm using 2 times more, I'm gonna get charged 2 times more. And on weekend, it's usually 3 times the daily fees because it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So they're gonna charge 3 times. Okay, so that's for buying. But actually, when you with some instruments, you actually also get rebates. You get overnight refunds. So when you hold a position of um, $1,000 at leverage 2, you're not paying money, but you actually get a refund. So you actually get $1.90. So compared with buying, actually it's a bit less because eToro also has to earn some money. So that's about fees for example, the instrument natural gas. So actually, really really high fees you can actually get with natural gas and with oil. And another thing, what my friend asked me is about Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin trading, there are no directly fees for holding Bitcoins because there are no overnight fees because right now you cannot trade with leverage at all. But the cost that you have always the spread. So I mean, to check the spread, I mean, the easiest thing I like watching the spread is watching it directly from here. So right now you see there is a spread. So you have to buy Bitcoin at 2,680 and 84. It keeps jumping around. And when you're selling, you only get around, let's say, $20 less. So this is the cost of a trade. So if you buy and you sell, I mean, let's just do it. Okay, let me just open a buy. I mean, right now, let me think. I think it's gonna go down. So if I open right now, I just open it $1,000 to get an idea. Okay, if I open at $1,000 here, actually here it's charging overnight fees, which is a bit special. It shouldn't. Check. Okay, if you're selling, there are overnight fees. I didn't know that. Okay, that's good to know. So if you're buying, there are no overnight fees, but if you're selling, because you actually get a loan from the bank, and then that's why there are fees. Okay, let's just buy first. Let's just sell first. Okay, okay, open for $1,000, no leverage, and at this price. So right now, you see here, I've opened a sell position, and if I go to my portfolio right now, you see I'm already in a loss of $6 or like a bit more than a bit less than 0.7%. So if I want to close it, I will actually lose $6. I mean, this is the spread, and this is actually the money what eToro earns. So there are basically no fees. I mean, mostly. I mean, just overnight fees. But if you calculate it on a yearly basis, I mean, let's just do some calculations. Okay, for buying bitcoins, there are no fees. For selling, you can get an idea. Let's say $1,000. It costs 4 cents to hold it per night. So actually, we see right now let's say we hold it for 1 year, because for example we expect that Bitcoin will go down, let's say to 1,000 or $1,500. So we open a sell position, and then we have to time this. We have to time 0.04 cents times 360. So actually, it cost us $14.60. So if you see right now, that's the price, and then we actually hold a position of $1,000. So divided by $1,000, so it's gonna cost us around 1 or 2% to hold. I mean, actually getting a loan from the bank at this rate, I mean, it's actually really, really cheap. So you cannot complain. Okay, this one is for Bitcoin, and you just look for natural gas. Natural gas is interesting. It's more interesting. I mean, just first look at the fees for overnight fees. So let's just say we are not risky traders, so we're just using leverage of 2, and then we're using $1,000 because it's easier to calculate. So actually, if you hold a position of $1,000 for 1 day, you actually get a refund of 1.39, and then if you get this 365 days, and actually you get $700. $700, and then I mean, we only risking $1,000, so actually we get 70%. So 70%. I mean, if we hold a position for 1 year and it's gonna stay at the same price, we get a rebate of 70%. I mean, it's better than any bank. So if it stays at the same level, then we actually make a lot of overnight refund. Let's look it from the point of buying. Okay, in buying, actually you pay this amount. So you pay 2.60 times 365. So you pay nearly 100% if you hold natural gas. So that's why I prefer not to go long on natural gas or oil. I mean, oil is not as big as natural gas, but it's also you can actually feel. I mean, let's just see, $1,000 and leverage 2. And here it's just a bit less. It's about half. So it's just see right now 0.91 times 365. So it's $300. So you pay $300 to hold a position for 1 year. Okay, so right now the video is soon finished. So if you have any question, then just ask me. Okay, thank you for watching.